Let me start by saying this video is strictly for educational purposes only. Anything other than that is totally uncivilized. Now we must backtrack the lies and uncover the truth with the proof. There has been a notion for years propagated against the original owners of the planet that we come from apes, that we are compared. There's this stigma that has been attached to the original owners of the planet as far as us coming from apes, monkeys, or whatever you want to call it. However, when you go into the DNA, let's read. The Europeans RH rhesus monkey factor secret. Oh, okay, let's just look at this, y'all. Originally, the African body did not require the formation of antigens. The Europeans, however, did. The antibodies that formulated to support those antigens, blood type AB antigen, caused the red blood cells to clump up, and that clump is called agglutination. Cellular agglutination is a prelude to cellular hemolysis or red blood cell breakdown, and strictly on the basis that type AB antigens in the cells make the cells susceptible to agglutination. Those particular antigens are classified biochemically as agglutinogenes, and it is on the basis of the presence or absence of agglutinogenes in the red blood cells that blood is falsely grouped by the white medical science establishment as OAB for the purpose of transfusion. But one of the biggest kept secrets in the white A world of medical science is the other blood group, a group that is exclusively European. That group is called the RH factor. The RH stands for rhesus, and rhesus is short for rhesus monkey. The RH factor is a plasmic agglutinogene antibody first found in the bloodstream of rhesus monkeys, whose origin may be in North Africa and Asia, but whose species foundational root is equatorial Central Africa. According to white geneticists and biochemists, that agglutinogene antibody was found to be of hybridic structure, which supposedly classifies the rhesus monkey as a macaque mulata, meaning a rhesus monkey, which means mixed origin or mixed breed or produced by genders of a different species. Now, first and foremost, mixed breeding among any animal species never happens and is scientifically unnatural. As to say, you never see a wolf breed with a hyena or a lion breed with a cheetah. Well, then the question must be, why did white geneticists and biochemists detach this illogical label on the genetic origin of the rhesus monkey? The answer is because 90% of the European Caucasoid race, as indicated in any theologically medical book you pick up, is in fact RH factor positive, possessing the identical agglutinogene antibody, anti-RH serum, as the rhesus monkey. It is that genetic similarity that explains the true genealogy of the white race, just like the rhesus monkey, who is not the byproduct of mixed breeding, but rather the environmental result of the evolution monkey trail that began geographically in Central Africa. The white European is also the environmental byproduct of the evolutionary human family that is rooted in Central Equatorial Africa. The Europeans' unnatural cellular possessions of the RH rhesus monkey agglutinogene is not a result of two different species or some type of albinoism. In fact, it is the result of a humanity re-evolution by two forces of earth. Number one, sun natural, and number two, the ice unnatural. It is those two forces, the natural being only the physical extension of the African, and the unnatural being the biochemical ice revision present self that makes up the mixed hydritic reorigin of the climatic bastardized white race. We as Africans are naturally RH negative and should never allow the RH positive blood semen of the Caucasian man into our bloodstream. It's a white man, but I don't like calling them white because they're really not white. Ain't nobody black or nobody white. Okay, some bullshit. Okay, we brown skinned, they pinkish pale. Anyway. It is medical fact when the RH positive agglutinogene white race is injected blood transfusions, semen sex into the RH negative African person, anti-RH agglutinogens automatically develop in the bloodstream of the African. which in turn creates a disruptive cellular reaction that ultimately leads to red blood cell hemolysis or blood protein breakdown. Goddamn. See, let me say this. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that Master Farad Muhammad taught him that if a so-called black person was to have sex with a Caucasian, their semen is like acid to us.
Let me tell you something about that white man touching a black woman. Did not you know that if a white man touches a black woman in that manner, he leaves something there that you don't know nothing about? That's right. And what he leaves there, it creates a thing through the generation that she shall bring forth. That's right. That's right. Oh yeah. It makes it so that when they are touched, just like Master Farad Muhammad said, he said, bring forth a filthy disease. Right. If it don't be in you, it'll come up in another one. That's right. Yeah. Just by touching it. Don't have to bring forth a child from it. His germs is poison. That's right. That's right. Right. That's right, bro. His sickness is poison to her. That's right. Did you know that?
That's all he said. But this shit right here, it's talking about your red proteins being broken down through red blood cell hemolysis if there is an injection of semen or blood transfusion from them into us. See, now I'm gonna say this, and then y'all can take it how you want it. But this is strictly for educational purposes only, because we will never talk this secret. Now, have you ever wondered why a RH positive person has to receive a ROGAM shot if they're pregnant? Have you ever wondered why? Well, let's take a closer look. Oh yeah, now we get to some more of the deepness. What is the ROGAM shot? ROGAM is a sterilized solution made for human blood that contains a very small amount of RH positive proteins. These proteins keep your immune system from making permanent antibodies to RH positive blood. They do not harm your baby. ROGAM is given as an injection, a shot. Now, let's break this shit all the way down. When the doctor gives a pregnant woman a ROGAM shot, whether it's a original woman that got pregnant by a Caucasian, because now she has, because from what I read, shit, about 85% of Caucasians are H positive. You know, they got their rhesus monkey in it. This is for educational purposes only. This is not to bash anybody. We learning today. Now, if a Caucasian is going to give birth, or vice versa, a black woman that's pregnant by a Caucasian man, she has to take this ROGAM shot about 85% of the time. Because your immune system sees a foreign entity in you, and it sees it as a monkey, and the monkey don't belong in the human body. So the immune system would kill that baby, and that woman will have a miscarriage. So what the ROGAM shot does is it basically says it's okay. It suppresses the immune system, and it basically tells the immune system it's okay. Go ahead and have the baby. That's why they have to get the ROGAM shot. Bam. Yeah, you welcome. Hope y'all learned something from this video. This video is not to down any race of people. It's strictly for educational purposes only. Until then, may the force be with you.
I'm going to block you too. I'm not trolling, Dion. I speak facts, my brother. I speak facts, so I got to block you on that. Go find your snow bunny. Go find your snow bunny and get off my live. Go find your snow bunny. Go find your flat Pillsbury biscuit pink pudding pop. Go get your flat-assed Pillsbury dough biscuit pink Pop-Tart and get your ass up off my live.